CTV, Ghana's #1.
The Frontline with Kwikwanan, only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwikwanan, only on CTV. The Frontline with Kwikwanan, only on CTV.
The Frontline investigates, continue its review of the intercepted National Security Confidential and Intelligence Report, which captured various forms of illegal mining across one of Ghana's enviable forest reserve and water bodies. The report goes further to expose a number of state officials, including high-ranking military officials, district chief executives, BNI officials of parliament, of the constituency, and many more. Tonight, we go out front on the part 2 of this exclusive report. I am Kweku. Of course, this is the Frontline. Tonight, we're live from this very studio here in Accra. Of course, the HQ of CMG Group of Companies, and of course, live across dozens of stations speaking the feed. One, which, of course, may I say, our very own in Sunyani 88.1 FM. We're live in Western Region on Tadi 99.1 FM, our very own. We're live in London on GOB. GOB is picking the feed on modernghana.com, and tune in still on GOB. Get it on www.gobtv.tv plus Apple Music. We're live tonight on YouTube, Facebook, and the link is my CTVGH. My CTVGH, of course, you can get the link over there. And of course, plus the interactive segment on the WhatsApp line 020-297-3461. The WhatsApp line 020-297-3461. Tonight, we are here to give you the part 2 of the National Security and Intelligence Confidential Report. Capture a number of activities going on at the one described Ghana's enviable forest reserve, as far as Amanase is concerned, and many other places, plus some very serious water bodies captured, all against the backdrop of what illegal mining class Galamsey. Folks, pretty disturbing. We have the report here. On Wednesday, we gave you part 2 of this report. Captured top hierarchy, some in the Ghana Armed Forces, municipal chief executives, district chief executives, including BNI officials, members of parliament, and then assemblymen, and all you can think of. Folks, very disturbing. Tonight, we're going to give you the part 2 of the report. Who are those in this report? And what particular or kind of illegal or illicit trade going on in Ghana's forest reserves, as far as Amanase Forest Reserve is concerned, which of course cuts its routes or its borderlines between Western Region and Central Region. But may I say, this is being described as one of Ghana's enviable forest reserve. And tonight, I'm here to break the news to you. This forest reserve is gone. A huge company called C&J Alaska Company has been fixed to have been the very company behind this illegal mining. Why? All this and more, plus some very serious developing story coming to you tonight. Ahabeye Shipapapa. Folks, tonight we are connecting all over Ghana, beginning from where? From the northern belt, upper east, upper west is connecting. We are coming to northern region, Tamale, and of course we are sloping down to Ashanti region capital, Kumasi. We are coming to eastern region, and of course Brong Ahafo. We are sloping down here to the nation's capital, Accra. We are connecting Volta region, and we are connecting Central region, Western region, Brongahafo, plus the 6 regional capitals. This is the Frontline, the nation's biggest investigative magazine show. Tonight, a lot is coming. Huge developing story. Just from this very intelligence report we are revealing to you folks. We are also following very keen interest on quite a number of, activists, if you like, protesters or demonstrators belonging to the Democracy Hub who have been arrested tonight, still in incarceration or in custody of the police. Why? We are learning that these individuals aren't going to go out or will not have their freedom anytime soon, maybe until 2 weeks or a week from now. Why? And there's a massive pressure building on the Attorney General's department, plus the Ghana Police Headquarters, to release these individuals. A whole lot is panning out. Folks, tonight, you call a friend, call a brother, call a sister, everybody you know. And the link is my CTVGH. Please subscribe to the link so you'll be the first to know. And of course, you'll be the first to know when we are breaking the news. I've always said the Frontline is your reference point, and here is your reliable news source. Wherever you are, however, whenever, this is your reliable news source. We are the biggest investigative magazine show with Kwekwan. And folks, tonight, WhatsApp line 020297346. Let's get started. Ebusia, and I read the aba. Maybe deliver report in the amount. In terms of 5-page penaka. Na report and someone a woman na kwasim ni ehu. And I can only say, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves for this report. Any moon semwa yade eba enye asemwa edro crack a lot. I am one mubisa link in the case for link in the brand temna yen intem enfema. Yeah, a lot is coming tonight, folks. And I tell you what, there's a multiple developing story and adri yadini na yade ebrewa ensese where they opaneke crack. Focus. A lot is coming. The report Number 2. A group woman who could demonstrate and Yankupon Yadam said Ochina Ebe na watch your demonstrate. Demonstration or demonstrate in nature. Ghana kwayanwa ye bugum. Ghana and Sionwa ye bugum no. Ah? Yes, no. One more demonstrate say. Ma yen say Siono. Na yen say kwayano. And one more demonstrate say beya. The movers and the shakers, those who protect our water and, if you like, protect our natural resources. One number kwayimu. Enti Ghana police for se bibi na nye bibi ancha mon send our police for ya omobebo demonstrators mu by efam ko Galamsey site or forest or yenko chichi nipa no. Mwejai womo ye demonstration am mo chichi no. Enipa so gu kwayem ho e say Ghana nsuo. Why? Mentias yo. How? Well, Anadri yeba behweni na. And another serious developing story at that point. So say, any pebiti as you so munti as you say, how? Say ora kweku anan. And ne one say, yeah, I know who say expose so any expose. Maka not the time for that expose. Because but debiano meba me de beto ho e de kai Ghana for no madwene say mumye hwe niam bi nkitinkiti bi say na fe bo ho ban e free or how bim eno na ya to ni din religious belts. So religious belts no ye infoni maako mienu bi ne de mamo na ema esemo ye den mo hwe na Kings. Can we have the link quickly? Naturally say Emma mutimi eden ehu nioma eden koso. Yes Anna. Yes. But sa religious linky and a religious belt we say ebiti asio so monti asio mintimi hu. Ene say enipa bi so monti asio say kwekwanan yes, or monti asio, or monti asio, but a yom a bomb pusa. say kwekwanan expose ninua no ene eja eda ne chem eja da ne chem sa ho really but munimade a esie we ba be mamo the breaking news ni say onu minua no ye friend Francisco Fiana no a na no me be ka na asema bebre muso mutie o sama ntie o say ye modan no e baso munimade a waye he works to this organization CTV ebe kachre mimi management say mo ma me kwan e ma me nye den me nka na asem what are you aware yes ono aba CTV ha ebe kachre CTV me mpanimfo say woman block me say ma me nka na asem and that any means bia me ka na asem no oba betwaja asosa CTV we mu what yes afi mu said the agro na isi ye deba se me kokan ya kwekuanan aden dada wonka enne de say na fa ha na sine ye say me kokan ya nan so a hey ye muni a ye se entijai enti enne unscrupulous scavenger rogues bloggers bit ho odidi kwekuanan atem and there are very good bloggers bi so a enne mu dimrika wo mu na asose kwaku mo why ade de obetimi aya nie na ne ye kase ye se en obetimi de ne nsa benkuma kire ne kru but enne ma ye bi ana hu sa eno na kire wo se me te me mromra so Ghana ni bia na me ba wo president ne mromra so a wo na wo emra so za ho music anadwe wono esuko no masa no a disgraceful twitch no wono wetimi anya tumi aba mi medwuma ha yeah won say de niam city yes na baby sam say kweku adenti no betimi ayesa yes de entia na baby say what is it that he has to hide oh bibi mamenka say minjamo there is no family feud and to kwabi ani abusuanim unnim information my friend shut up come on to men can someone mu binimu ya shimi before especially some Ghana for bi omugu diaspora there's some very good Ghana for omugu diaspora ha utumi say yes a lot of you mo de sebe emunyansa na ekasa ena ebinimu susugu omu kasa te say adwene no enye adwuma nam se wahu man kasa osisi me kokasa enso osisi onte ase na papa bi wo Europe meme ho ese me bo di na me bo abaso we so good if any PS is it PS yeah PS and any pass send me links na doors na ena so kwaku to bo asne tie link we na me tie link na me tie papa idim so oh PS wherever you are is it friend PS papa kasa me ho tom se simbo Ghana fo anyansafo ni binie okay folks and are you aware say Francis so-called Prophet Francisco Fianan, are you aware of a threatening organization who said, many near penny kwekwanan in Kanasem? No Kanasem or Odija, Betoha, Sao. Now the rest of our softwares are Musu Yen your manway. When we see the new BCT, yeah, Naman Kan's way, and American's way. Yes. The reason why Ebekan is saying is because we need to save souls. Na mame kase mi jo Ghana sofo no motito no enye obi hu tan ti na me de keka nsam o ana obi hu tan bi nti na me de be kase mi eti osofo no se ka wo osofo no wasam a me ka dia eden but the point is edomu egumachi edomu am preside over we need to save them including me nuano a edom di na chi a only do mo to astray no wo mu nti na me kasa na enye osofo bi na osofo na me ka wasam eden me de eden how me no wasam. But we need to save souls. And yenye family feud be and our family into Kobe and in your maniama 7 prayers some very good bloggers here, very good. Well, my Yemi program, Obefa, now what are you news? Hallelujah. When you don't know the facts, not those unscrupulous animals blogger bi oti baby na wakofa say odi bedi kwekwa na ho few ana odi be kaseti kwekwa na meanwhile ebi bi abesen ko no that same blogger no o say hey man kamenya na asam dia and wonti say fine am say ora owo minua na evidence a fa koye dwuma ne enti kwekwa na me kwa me say betimi akata onyankopon ani ade na wonti ase say edwuma na so na Ghana how many journalists for and almost sorry I was sebe asofo ni bia wo mo say onyankopon di na mo say Ghana for menko a yebi obi su yebi ne ye na ne ye bo ne ye sanitize system yes ana na me ma ho din we na me di we eno po no you still want to vilify me now person will say me din man kasa ho wenya bibi o menua no a feko ye adwuma ne ja me life no o so dey on TV da ene me do me nuani pia bonte no that same person no face me nya time enne kwaku bibia nyankopon adomedrei me mebo wudi JHS crowd when you he knows to nothing broke and a scavenger ono so on trying baby he wants to use me to give himself a mileage na me say wo pressure man for me kwaku hey on say na kwaku na me say hey munyano there are lots of good bloggers hey yo meduma come on munyano monye dio he can feed na me wo face me care. Do you think I care? Go and feed all Ghana for Mugwabuchi millions. Let them think about whatever they want to think. Do you think I care? Me and me cover and then my cover no china. Opa fa opejai. Folks, ye bebaso. But up next, Ghana Speaks proudly brought to you by Ora Black Staff are located at Ofanko Barrier. Call them on 053 617-6327. The na from Isan say and say and when some as I say what is way into Kongwam and Confronting Kotokro and Strada a 20 day now also Jato na kwaje Ora Black Staff we dey what na womutimi emfamwa Ora Black Staff we dey wombetimi ahwe ema wetimi ayeden akwa ema bibia ya kama Ora Black Staff no one office no fanko here ochina memene frɛ wonom na ngo mu ninkuta ho ensase bebre e wo hemfa ye obi wo kwa benya kaswa breku denchira amasaman ensawom botiano all over Accra ni na so okrom na wombe boam wankase wato asase ni wetua ne kakra wutua ne kakra no na wusi meken asase na nkasa no wo ma ye kwan ato ho ensuo ewo access road electricity bibia o so we need problem now opese ukona ukosi edan a eye Nimrod de ni bi o si dan akọ Tower of Babel wo de ekosora wo ekwada ho opese usi wa wo dan anase Airbnb bibia opese usi bia no ni na akonya eda ho de ma amani na de na kwam take a lesson Ora Blaster for nsase ne se de sitre na eba ya bibia fefefe nsuo ho ko na kosi udan ne ja ntokwa de ni eto ho ne yenhwe wei and kakran now will solve this issue so then your mother did not come. Take a listen to this.
Ora Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabenya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
Great, folks. Welcome back, and this is the biggest nation's investigative magazine show. Kwekwana na metehano. Na, and I do your home. Great. Tonight on our religious belt, I bring you the part 2 and the foundation on which the self-named Prophet Kofi Annan, the General Overseer, Emiralty of Heaven Church, would be exposed when it's appropriate. Afimi be ye foundation no e de amount kwanya sa owura we ehu be hia se we na asore ba wo se wo kwa asore wo se wo ye den afi wo be hwe ubehwe wo yi any reason tia say me ma wo sa the way around this time. But before, my attention has been drawn to a particular blogger be out there. Nidi, I swear God, send me to be more. But let me say one thing to them. Me man 1 million mile to do whatever he wants to do. But we be a one who are watching the program, me no any problem. You can be consumed by what he's doing, or you can decide not to be consumed, and I don't give a heck of it. Did you hear that? Me say I don't give a heck of it. Say me di Ghana phone be chia. Say be previous, especially some Ghanaians mugu abruchi me mwa che dwuma we media ya che. Because some they be make say these people of color or te Ghana or abruchi me mwa uche mwa a lot more no sabie mu. Adwin ni tiri mu de te Ghana no we kodura abruchi me bro ni kro eso or reason not dwene we to ntimi nwen. Oya na ade se de no te Ghana no. Now I can even deduce that some Ghanaians come one be brave when answer chance some of those Ghanaians out there in the diaspora. I heard some today. Now listen. A brand semi sha see eba no. And I me ba bontin and beka che ni pebi say listen. I had so many issues with this my kid brother we. Mo fa na image ni meto so. Ni nneema bi o ye onoda. Me kid brother we in some air no and I me catch him say listen Ghana of we so who are sembi was abranti hu a ne se wo fi say abranti we be dupi o wa be din a kwaku yes me nua no but wontimi a ko high journalist bi na blogger bi no fa ne won sem rabontini ni pe so mu na wo de leave me to do my job. I'm exposing some other men of God so leave me to do my job. No there be I feel more one enemy image and bata a branch original screen is way. This a little twitch boy way. Now ye me one say asofo bi ono wo mo ya asori wo kumase wo e was asori wa your friend the relatives of church no wo mama kwan ma branti we all threaten wo mene just enuma me hunu I'm completely disgusted and I make a chance say wo so ya wa famu de no kwaku mi koka eno so a yesi hey e de enti na makoka say obi sun kwa expose na wo be say me ye den me nkwa me sabetumi akata onyankopon ani ana eno so me kan ya say ni pan in person obeti asenam say what is really going on eye na make obi kan so say if my stampede and a blog I'm a block you say don't come and speak about me nuana that's a different case ko dia obeti an ye why onya Ghana ni onye nipa 2 or 3 he's not sitting on an island baby otino na the reason why it asofo no ye come ho asem ne kire say womu ye nipa edom edi omachi Ghana fo muntie miye sentia mo nsofo ni bi oma ye bie omu hu nsam se muntie na mo fa mo bra ne enipa na mudi omachi no bebre e na omode mo kọ oseye mu emwawo enti ye bie wanim wahu Nyankopon enieme bi se osofo edi oye emwawo twa other than that kwaku me kan osofo asema yeden me kan ya Ghana sa ni pese ontiase enti dey na obeye fine ye dey obeye you see now from a high observation any new maybe akoso tonight me be yi bi a kire mo me be kire mo ade and I'm here and I say listen here ewiase wo men pretend say wo wunim nyansa chi obi oye minua very asend na me tie link bi ana papa bi kana asem em say PS na na kana so how why oye ni nua nya sa enti se ni nua na so oye bibi no o mekan ya enu nche so wo kata no so na mom so betumi atunu fo se ade wo ye jai e de o ha beba ani se wo jai ya mamenka asema papa ne bekan no na me say very good guy there why because not here baby awunim se na me ye adwuma sa biggest expose about asofo ne APN no let me tell you Ghana for say asofo akwaku in my own way I spoke to them na expose in my own me no wo kasa se bra abonte bra na enu ni nkomo bra na asem we brebre chechire mu bra na be say many days, many weeks, many months. Now so when your mother say on my forward. I hear me buy a cramayebi. Na eya no bi fi se okwekuti da sabro na mababo ntin se me be kan nipa na megu ni ma se say jama I say makono se me begu nipa ni ma se. What is the meaning of that? Unim behind the scenes enioma ye efra ye frɛ nipa no enkoma ye ni nipa ni die ensema ye di ku omanim se hwa asem we na bra ne ye nka sa asem we ni emfantu no omuyawo asori bi ti se Mafrede Champon Fruits of Christ International and also na asori egu nti me no all blame me meanwhile no nim say ye tonkra friend is severally wama enti kwaku earlier now person me expose me nua manye enebraso afimi de na chire wiase se monhwe no eni mu amukọ asori wo ho nso monye careful kwaku mi ko kan we nso a yes hey omuni ya kutukum munim say ntia sa blogger na oyesa because he support a politician bia sa politician and or MPP mu office sa politician na enye ba bia enyira na me ni sa politician na ekoye adwuma nti me na mama sa politician we nya ba bia enyira nti kwa bia nti de oye ni na no enye because of him he I mean on me yeah they are more personal than anything. But tonight let me tell you guys that blogger and my man 1 billion years to get anything done. Hey, whether ube coming and asem won kan nya wona be kire me dia menye mia me bre ese me ye no e na me ye dia me ye no na no broni be ka say there is no expire date for crime. Crime any expiry date and the vindication of crime is in the womb of time. Did you hear that? What bona wunim nyansa na what dwini ye adwuma we a complete idiot wunim nyansa na wakotena ho na watam kwekwa na program na wo dey spread it confuse you asem meanwhile the butaya what the ye no say mu Ghana fo na mu kokọ sa nsori we no mu be ya hweyie na matie no ya asem no yefo no oyi asem na sinche no de kwekua na besi ho no wa yete say obe fix kwekua na enwe sabi we jimi keke onimi nyansa oye lunatic and a fool na me hwe ni din na me say me you want me to mention that name? There are lots of good a lot of bloggers are framing fitted when I'm here program and I say no, I'm not ready to speak to anybody. No. Kona kofa dia mema ye no dia opesa odi ye no. Go, take it up. Na ku wenim na do dia wadwini say wo ye nipa. Go and analyze what I have done. And no, I'm not ready to speak to any blogger. There be o. Ono time ye no dia akotena ni program so no person or turning your man. I feel audio si bi kra me ma ye no. O say odi sa audio no. O de be babon. Na o ba me kwaku me yaw den. Master, me know time. Ube born 1 million times. Eddie narrative, what's the narrative, you know? Now the narrative, you know, abe say me media, Master, me man 1 billion times. Wo quarter one to. When in them me na we kurasinya, who nim said ye adwuma no. And a yaw say sebe, ubenya Ghana for ni bebre sebe previous. Omusum pa disua, no madwuma ehrodo rada. Womo di answer omo te da sabra no amaba. I mean yes angro for no. And a mimiti ano me yemi according to my time. Me no down, no be pushing me say me yo. No. A brand now man for the pressure neighbor. I told them go and do it yourself. Also what it takes to expose go and expose him. Untimia, Faneko Media House be no munye say man. What else? Edina kwekumi nyamo. Edina minyaw. Ene ono te ho. Dia wo ye no aye tu no futu ye tu ya wentu no. Kai na sha no so say ne bre na aso. And I make a choice and say, crime will any expiry date. But the vindication of crime is in the womb of time. And to say, saying, hey, a break. Now, I can say, me tell one of the link, no. Say, PSC can say me, or say yes. And the time, last one, say, or then a babon thing. Now, my main control, Ebusian to Kwabi, please, unimwa, shut up. Don't go on any link and go and spew garbage, any senseless in your winning. I don't have to speak like this, but Ghana for no more just we Ghana for about 80% utumi so mo yare adwimu yare. I'm telling you, me need excuse man. Whatever you feel it. You can say about 80% of Ghanaians there they have yare ewo mutrim because ocean adwini and instead of constructing a sentence no. Okay, kweku ma be kan so fo bi asem nso e. Se ne ma me kan so ubetia be ka bibie tia me. Mon kwan so ni mo ne ye na adam we mo kɔ ne ye da adam wi a se na waji woni so ana ne man be kan so e No. But Ghana for ni uni sao. They want to know when so no person or bomia sanitizing society. No, they want to go and vilify and destroy that individual. Na make this way. Meanwhile, consoling mu, one more year dupi womo, one more year bomb po, edu omusika, omu na asusu nim debe akuko school yet. Kwa siasem say yao, and no mede tete there we no person be bomia sanitizing. No, say nipa no mo yo motamfo. Aso for the crooks to say the oda ho no. Mini ano da ho no crooks we nim criminals we nim no mo hu am say somebody mani bri ko am so no kwaku na no wo ye adwuma na boa ma ya sanitizing no and no bit ho a lunatic bit ho no or say kwaku din keke lunatic why unim so ne me wo personal scores the all ye ni nya hwe personal why because politician be supporting no politician ni nya num bi nya office me na masses our politician nti ene one me be cost square one or dram on say what dwini nya adwuma unim nyansa kai national say me free one masa me come anymore minie untimi send 1 billion time opa convince Ghana we are seen na so mu say kwakum ye nipa bone I don't give a hook they be make catch them say me I don't need a crowd. I don't have to convince Ghana for until mo Ghana for ni bi na mo go brocha mo bottom na mo nim nyansa no a wo be gina social media sa wo keka nkwase asem no listen to me I don't need you for anything. One person should be able to understand say nyankopon asem ena eso ofa no ye ono ane kra ene ni sunsum ho enkwagye no ho adwuma hallelujah osuru de hene enye wo what you say. Sometimes it gets annoying and so pissing. Mabu bodam na mugu ankwa siasam che mutiri mono. Na jamini an medene ya den. Na so edomu a egumi nia nechi. Odo mu ko say mu no. I need to save those individuals. Ene hia me. Enye onu ogina ono mentan no. Ono anka se nim se mentan no. But edom na egu nechi plus other software edom gu omechi no. Wo mu ho kwagye adwuma e na meye no daachi onyankopon be hu se kwaku. Wayo onyame som adwuma na onyame so de adwuma mewie mo a mo pese mo kono mo amasema he wo be ko 1 million ta na e be dupi wa masa jama sema me ana pe mi tie link bi na a lunatic bi e be gina one of the links and ekweku na o kan na enso na ye close na stupid idiot wo be kasa asa your movers and the shakers o mind to me show mo sana wo make close in sorry me bizao. One more womukuta to me, the institutions of the state are so muko. Na sekwekuana ni nipa bimpo expose what do you think should be the koshe de ekoso Rwanda? At least se media ni ye na dwuma we are expecting the institutions no so to do their job. Me na me nko close to asodan. Me bizao. Me dwuma na se me expose ma we hu. Na institutions be hu say no, we need for example Ghana's parliament so mo transe no mo hye emra say no. And so ne kwanya wo mo di ni pe fast no say o man no nti yen hihye yen fa hihye nto no me na me nya amane modam a wo ba be gina social media no so akeka sa ansem abodamfo lunatic ni krasesem krase kasa na o makeka ni free na okọ ne baabi na office wonya kwaku na me na wonya me sen me betra me ye madwuma one person you okay for me into wo ka wansem 1 billion amasa me emfa me ho nyawo na be kire me time me ma me nua no ewiase hu se otisi ana otisi no wo pese me kan na anu manka wo pese me kan na nra manka maka na de wo ha ne sen now me be yin me be egu ha mama tonight on Wednesday I broke the news to the church members of realities of heaven in Afrancho in Ashanti region and elsewhere to beware of this general overseer, who is apparently my little brother or kid brother, and went further to warn the church members to work on their own salvation, redemption with fear and trembling, and walk out of the church if they wish so. Because the church auditorium in which they sit cannot, will not, and may not be described as a holy grail, as many of them thought otherwise. Wednesday na me de abrante no akola na ogira ho no we onyi bia o onyi ye na so on say why na boduku ha ebra me ba na me be ka kire nsori ni se enipa mo kosa nsori eni nipa bia mo ni san mo nya hwe yie menya wadwen say baby na wo sora na wo te wo da asabre no ama wo cross na wo kɔ ya hwɛ yie mo Bible na mo kan no kra ka kyɛ so mo nsu esunsun nyanhwɛ wo so hwɛ wonim tumi ko ɔde yɛ adwuma ɛna me ka kyɛm so auditorium one awɔ no you may think that that's a holy grail. I say no. Afi munya mo kra so no mo nkwa so ekra ehu enkwaje no wonka say ye wo hu adwuma mo Bible no so aka kyerɛ mo ɔse with fear and trembling na afi maybe say e de be nti na duru mi nua no so na me kɔka hey ɛn de kwaku wanka ne yi ana say den no be dede ɔno mi nua ne to ho ye dede no ɔye dede including so oba CTV ha adenti na the rest of us one there omuntimi ma CTV say kwaku na na come asem ɔno mi nua no ɔno oba ha nti mumisa ne say hey so called Francis Kofi Annan so called prophet what do you have to hide dey no hide nti oba CTV abeka say hey mo ma ma kwaku nka na asem na obetwe jaso organization maka chere ma sending message omra ade a me de beye no man me so omra na me be chere na ade bi me so omra fidie mo Kumasi o so you can imagine say watumi afi Kumasi abakra e be wura ha say mama nka na sema ho na ese hu say okusi mpie wia e den nti na oyesa e den nti na wapie ewia ketekete wato wirem pabam amerikatuo yes and na make sure say this one I'm doing it in my own home but men ya wadwen say ona me fie on to kwa bi ona de na am say ma jai sansam fun no me fie obi ate ne baby but in America it drew ni 10 a don't know who gonna sorrow one must know the truth nothing but the truth as someone say aden and so for no na kwaku na make come onsem no wo mo so na me no wo family problems ana aden na nipa krai kan kwasi asema na dwene nya adwuma sa how the rest of in so for na kwaku na make come asem no me bi saw na me no wo family issues na me nua de o kana asem anya yie look at this nonsense and stupidity I mean so annoying nani mabobo asofo bebre bi din say we are looking for them including Reverend Michael Buedi Nyameche of Makers Chapel oteho or your sofo bako a asemu eda ho ma Michael Buedi Nyameche no onu anim nanso why no say onte makweku na started expose on him ube hu de anipa be rane amok asin say manyame dwuma yi what is going on in this country what is going on and let me jai journalism na Ghana for ye nyame mama be kasa sa nemu we bi eyi nsem bi ne hintasem edi a ubetimi akade na akere me na mu de sebe mu some of those nkrofo no mu jimie no na mu de akotran transform ne yesisi mu wadwene na anya adwuma it's so annoying obi di ne ho si ho eni bre so any sacrificing in life and adwene so me wia o na me ma na pa and adwene me ye madwuma and you don't sit there and care about Kweku's life and safety. The only man say about that super highway or no one can some lunatic. What can say Jimmy? No one find answer in your meanwhile, Muria, no matter musika, no more de akoto, ama and so for to say crooks way, no more de musika, we are no be jamming in Zuegu, Uniana Jimisika, nonsense. You know what, Jinin and Yedma Bessa? Yeah, Bunny, I'm a tremor, you may be so, hey, and so Umia Kutuk Montiasia. Well, and I do baby a question. What is new? What is new in here? Tonight, I am going to reveal what brought Prophet Francis Kofi Annan into the Christian spotlight. And I engage you to listen and listen carefully. Afi me betro ade ni pie Christo sumu anabema oyo sofo no. And na me betro. Listen carefully. Again, let me emphasize on this, and emphasis is mine. The lifestyle, hey, hey, Big Joe, me who move no. Big Joe, me say mo share program no. Ibia come. Big Joe, or takwa, good guys. And agree, ya surround here now. Bibia, I na covered though. Anti Prophet Francis Kofi Annan, wopa we a bema for troops bra I say bra me person me mo say na me wia say cameras na e chi to so na me say wo ye me chiri ba mienu wo need to me ba ko say ade a wo dia ye wa sore mani na me kan say me njira ono Francis Kofi Annan plus and so for bi wo memu ha no wo mo tricks wo mo use no they use what you call this methodology called hypnotization, psychology, any fear factor and falsification. That's what they do. Woman the ehu, they be me come on tiasie. Woman the ehu, SM members to the extent say members the only job are obeya. Ojina hono o kana sema untimi nkobisa na kwese we nye lecture room. The only edwuma wo ya obi ntimi nkobisa wasam no ojina obeka na asem na ewie no mu na age so amen. Eye so osofu dwuma. Asofu edwuma. Obegina no we preachi. Ne we diatro bi opese odi obi an question no. Sa na ote. Odi ehu eni esuro ena odi ahye ne members ni mu. Yes. Now so he's leading the members to astray. Na no men come anuntum. Men come anuntum. Or a million to me come anuntum ana. Bibisamo. Na ebinumu de kwekwa na enkope. Na sa so for na ye ke come say. Only how many times days weeks are day ye dey come say. Are you aware of that? Unim dia meme we are aware? And a kwekwanan, why now? We are stupid to have told me or to have asked that question. How? Kwekwanan, why now? Why now? Who say and we and Rebecca said, why now? What kind of nonsense is this? Obiani said, won't me force me when I should do A or B. Kwana kwaya odie. And I won't name Sanya and Sanwana. Hey, and also nya money. Saying. Tia. Adi didn't rule limelight him, and this the spotlight in the better so. And I'm better on Sia, you are dear, Sia, no munya sebe, and some full basabasa mujra monte keka. Me save souls, media me nano is to save souls. And yame, ne kono ojina minini wadaje, on when minini wadaje. But I see a saving Accra souls from perdition. And yame. Me say save souls from perdition. Because you the meaning of the word perdition. Or bona mumpa disuano. The life, and the self-styled life of this prophet Kofi Annan began on this note. And please take note. He came out with a claim that he had visited heaven and that he had what? He had a personal encounter with God. And God told him a lot of earthly things to come and preach about and change souls and win souls for Christ. Ote. Da kupen oba bonten en obeka chire wiase se. Wako osura himem heaven. Any heaven akodi nkomo. Aye. Mimpo mi refio. Sa na wabakura be preach o me fi hada. Se ono wakwa heaven o. Wakwa heaven. Enu onyankopon ekonya mpum ono wono nenim siwe this boy, this little twig. Do you know him more than I know? Wonim ne cheme. Wono so okosura himem. Enu onyankopon kobu mpunumpu. Enu yankopon ka kire ne se asase su nioma se nti omra no me wini akra emfemo no onyankopon. That's how he began that ministry. Now guess what? Tonight I am here to break the news to you that the above claim by Prophet Francis Kofi Annan encounter with God is palpable false, lies, and a calculated attempt to deceive and sway people to his church auditorium. Now listen, he later then printed several CD copies. CD copies of the above fake revelations and started what? And started throwing them out and making money with it. Now BBC said, this is not how his father, who is also a renowned engineer and a man of God, this is not how his father brought him up. He's a crook, a deceptive, a scammer, and a man full of falsification and so many stuff. And all that I'm doing tonight, as I call on the people of Ashanti region, precisely in the area of Afranchono, to be very careful and work on their own salvation with fear and trembling. So, hona ukwa sorry ya, shisha okra enkwa hono edumano, shisha every baby enyaho, because who nim to me or the eduma. And me be 2 for and no, wuna me 2 for wa ukwa sorry wo. And me 2 for. Me kata me nuano so for nothing. Me na me ankasa me jo me makata me so. Me na obi so be expose me Kweku me ni wan makasa hey me na me Kweku anan. How dare Kweku anan? Say ono de ono man Kweku anan e man ho kwan. Wo information about me a. Why? What the be nye yi? Ono ankasa what otikuma so ye ototo ayampia na me say ora wo bibi about me a febra. Me twen na me di udwuma me wo sawa me ma wo mfa wo crook nyoma and wo deceptive nyoma wo mfa that Ghana for. And no next will be someone say how many times has Kwekwanan perhaps might have advised this boy to desist from such lifestyle. Enti anu nti oh oye uni enti so cover na no obi so be jan and this na Kwekwanan. Now listen. Adebi anu so many aboso a hu kakra kire se afi ade onama bontin wa wo ye ne say he's issuing threats or issue threats at the ma na sofo birimu a sa asofo no sabin prediasa ono wo ayeye edwuma enti offense obetimi athreaten sa asofo no na why omodien I don't know why, but sa asofo no a muni na ye edwuma or threaten my life no. 1, the laws of Ghana protect all of you. 2, you are Ghanaians. 3, and you must resort to the law court, or if you like, the law enforcement agency. And no, munim debe. But there's one thing and Emeka said, now munim adie. He goes round and abuses the name of the security services of the nation, the police and the army, the military. Now tonight, I'm not quite sure. Say, Kumasi 6 BN and 4 BN. I'm not quite sure. Now, the army commander Uwo Kumasi, you're careful. The army commander Uwo Kumasi, me say, you're careful. And tonight, let me break the news to you. I have personally informed the army headquarters here in Accra, in charge, to make sure they pick him. Because he goes round and or there are soldier for me Kumasia, soldier for the top hierarchy of the Ghana Armed Forces, any Musheu, and or this academy soldier for and or do monam and or do terrorizing Crawford. We'll share some of the link now. And Kwasiasema walking on say he will come with the troops. Now why then what about ambushes and Crawford? Number 1, when my dear cadets Krawangobi, on call cadets that. Onra any military inti muamwa afrancho wa mo friend o soldier no stop it onko soldier da oni soldier ho akade bia nothing but ade onam kumaso a wo ye ne se wo fa a soldier fo bi di nachi and ode wo nam and ode terrorizing Crawford, abusing the name of Ghana Armed Forces. And Kweku have triggered the fire. This boy mo there in the coming days mo beti. Yeah. And no, it's a battle for me and him. I didn't see and about abuse. Now, when my dear, a brand soldier from Penifono, at says they were thinking, say, a Kwekwanan and a many soldier for Nam Sibam. And a Imre, Menimi, Nkofo be doing Konamisimon, Kweku Debiao. Meanwhile, me Namway, hey, nobody or Nime Becachos a I have suffered this for a long time. Say Kweku, for bodyguard nante. For when I say how? Do you know why I mean for bodyguard? Never bodyguard nante I dem. Obi oni mi biabeka say nowhere bodyguard atra me make muda. Police ni atra me kemu and also no. Aha me buy bodyguard be inimechi. But oba o de brana be try the person will try. Na hwa there. I drive all sorts of cars and none of my car be who say police ni and soldier need him. Why? Why can't we walk on the streets of our capital, in our nation, with good consciousness, near Nante? Why? But we say, we be say, one no so your software. Bisa say, I didn't know they soldier for trying to wish ya. No, the name Nancroft, a soldier for no, the name Nancroft, and a sophonipi. And into a kakabensam, and Niamamuni and Yan song, and what Tikumasin woody. Semahu. And no. Now tonight, me go into details. When the top hierarchy of the military, someone say, Kweku, who we don't say you? Missing me? No. And until I say, so Jania wo Kumasi ho, Traho, what they Janaye, se wonim se wo na wo hye wait a minute me yi wa kunwe firi ko se keke na ono anka sa asem e ba beto no message so otokwa me nso so nsam funzo me kwaku me nso so nsam basabasa so adenti wonyankopon asem se yensua ne nante ne yenye te se woni Kristo ne yenye asem ne yefo o say let's behave Christ-like the oye Christ-like bisano there were kumaso realities of heaven are sorry na otimuno mummi say say eye Christ-like no oye no ana wo o say yema ye niema nyina ye ni ye nyina enye te se woni Kristo ene ogwama ho adwuma no woye no wo jana so dem a no wo kasa ka bensam so no wo threaten ne nsofo nketenkete a ono o ma ye adwuma na se woni osofo na ye adwuma wie na se ne pam no otwa no nkwankyere so do obi anko ne baby ade nti na wo do osofo no begina tankruo mu aso na wo ku osofo bi na wo di na tam se yenhwe ne yire nim ne yire ti se ene fa hene why would you do that ade nti na obesa tumi be na wo a wo betimi wei me mo ne se de me mo alakato ana toiletro wei tumi bi ani mu na okot nioma ote ho a wo ye no e different matter na eno no twa nyabotre wo ho ansana okay tumi bi ani mu entimu a mo tete fence no so a madriam so no he is simply just abusing the name of the security services of the nation was sorry I know about IGPD basa meanwhile he knows to nothing wa bon keke onsua de wo kire na onsua and office and wa assuming certain position be a certain religious preponderance and they say oba no de niama ho sem ne nianso e de be abuse na wo betimi de wasam akwa asoja for no so all because when your soldier ni bi on wa pass 2 3 4 soldiers bi ama and no mo nam kuma so and o didi nsamo ne e de threaten wasofo mo why odan wontim no mo nante a why won't you go your way no mo so nkom baby na wo betimi atran aka se wo o ba mo so do troops Francisco Fianan hwemenim wherever you are I know say you are watching me drill rough na me Ghana for mu say asofo no mo amonten no a ye ka o masem wo nchiro na wo afa ne wo angasa wo to wo level ye den wo true wo size ye den wo size ye dey ben size how we are bigger than asofo ye ka o masem o Ghana ha are you bigger than them are you bigger than asofo bia wo mo exposes ni nyoma e wo pipeline him deserve Michael Bodin ya mecha na wo afa ne wo mo you little twitch a rock and a rascal ne ye kan no obi to no o keka nsem basabasa na mu a mu kosa asoro no ena mi tumofo asem bi obeka kire mu se okwo nyankopɔ ho nyankopɔ ne kasa na fine e ye ntro e ye nada e rodo rather sem I'm done with you hey dia mu ba mu hu bia emfa me ho basabe ma menya me so me nyankopɔ so adwuma ne nyankopɔ mu say yeah I have saved some souls rather than to say kwaku nyanto wo cover no ne papa wo ne ba asase so antete sa enye yen so bone so yen so ne amasa so mani na deja onyankopon so se na ni na ne birimu no ebeda deja e wo twabre ni mu enu nti ne ye we oh yes folks enti ono da ho no heavy bi enu a wo koe ni na e na da ehu eni suro e na ode tu nipa so he has nothing onire na enche sa soja na mu a sojafo na mu di n'echi no beware asem oba mo so enti mu ni ma anadwe mu nwane anadwe we asojafo na mu di n'echi me se mu ni mu a kokama minti a na wo agro ne nkra ha na wo kuma so na wo to na wodi wo nsam fun ene we ni ama ho sam na wo mu ade na wo mu mpanimfo mo wasori mu umu won na munim ni o me kura me nko kam ye nti a obi si an there is a family feud is na so for the rest ya come once and so me no more family feud and I said obi an ne bre time so an see e kan sa na kwaku me so me de so na obi be kan kama sem ba fa ne kura ne be kasa case closed folks afiyem nti Kofi Annan me wie no but a police for no mu ye ono omo edidi nsam fun ani asojafo munya abotre wo your software bi na wa threaten wa me patrol the law enforcement go and report him and me gina me kwaku Annan me so na de no wo your bi software wo ye ne den wa threaten wa go and report him to the law enforcement agency and let him be dealt with it. He's not above the law. When him who IGP in Tanechi, me pacho, me say IGP on Tanechi and the police penibia sun Tanechi. He is completely exposed and naked. What was I know? He knows to nothing. Akaka bensam any niamau any nyanso na ahye yeah, and one part the papa no wesua. But sa na tie wo ye my Ghana mu. Osofo bia ba na de takashine kekaka na de ba enche ne wenya nipa. E break akrem no mehu so no, sa na on free nyankopon. Enti okọ heaven, okọ hemfa ni na ye entro e na da e yakohwisem. Owie na obeka chem se nyankopon se ma obi ampe den ejapade wo asase sunye sa ene ne ejapade esen se mo amunim ni na e ono anasema ene mo ne nasem time bie huhia se yibe bie ne so mamahunu that time nya una be decide amame okay nya una be decide amame man kana sem su bioma nya wo so na be decide amame umtimi nkyere me dia menye please and some fully doors nkyere se mo kona mo kotena transo num ni edupi mu ni ye mu nemu wi a na ma ba bonten na mo ba be press obi nkoka asem bi mamo na wo de wo kona we hu ana me na me nkoka mo nsam mamo nya sa na na ma mekanzo e se ma mekanzo e na me be kan zo e na ye wo den yamfa abranti asem nsi hwansa na anadwi mi a enimi bi a me be ne wo ho ono ankasa me se ekoye a me be ma na tom wo Ghana ha no wono sa abranti we koye bi a me be ma na jump ya tom no the politics of today. The politics of today takes us to the extreme damage caused to Ghana's natural resources. And the leadership of this country, including the candidate Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, still the vice president of our dear republic, has kept news silence and pretend as if the sharp development capturing the news headlines are off his head. Afimi the politics ni say, hwe nioma ekosuo owura Bawumia or your candidate at the same time or your vice president Emma Main. Na she Galamsey somewhere air koso. Any Ghana in suo enemate. Ye na yate Ghana pharmaceutical events and organizations any ekuo say afi de so mo kwa importing suo anse no mo tumi aye nro. Baby edro no no. She said Ghana pharmaceutical for eko importing suo anse no mo tumi aye den aye nro. We are some papa no no. Enuro kakra paracetamol bi ni ade a ye wa ha no de gisi ekra nsuo no ba sa ni na Bawumia to ho wo hwe sans me and has decided not to comment about it tonight. An MPP stalwart who knew the illicit trade called Galamsey told the NPP about today. What did he know yesterday? What me say an MPP who knew the illicit trade called Galamsey told the NPP about today. But the question remained, what did he know yesterday? Na die no no onim na no no. Enti all can assemble e kire Ghana for na no no. Say yenhwe enne. E die no ka kire NPP for no. Take a listen and watch carefully. Listen to him.
President Akufo-Addo anu emmobo ye. Sa fight we if he doesn't clean his own house. If President Akufo-Addo doesn't clean his own house, enye come people from painful be di akire pa eye Galamsey me fight ya me say me boy President Akufo-Addo me say si from team because me come pan people from painful no mo ya Galamsey say me nam ho nyina na me ho yo mo hia na o mo hu bi da na obi bisa say adentina o mo shi machine also o mo shi no you know why Omukofa akwa away from Central Region your friends say Ekwawusi ejiji nkofo machines anu wakoton mi wo receipt ametimi di akire chema buteni adu sam di enyina woji yen so omuzu na asebo ya ma kema huzu omuzu ya Galamsey wu ya ozu na me di current obwa wonim pefese na ni pano di kwa Galamsey chema buteni ya woji adu said ya ami wo proof mi wo receipt Ekwawusi ji wo musika ekwade end ya woji wo musika woji sika no as we were releasing machines no wo fine o machine bi anom de koya de fufu o mutumi crosso o mukoton machines ni bi okodi bo a munya mo hye no I said the Amufa di Pana Diamano. Ba obisi na wodi come assembly. Why? Na MC is baby do yebi. We are mebu bobebre. Aden, na mo si yanka. President Akufo-Addo, I am telling you, if you don't shake your own people, because they were the very people who were deeply involved in sabotage. I'm telling you. NDC for no, say pidum. And the politicians, you know, Antina and Colano so with impunity.
So they knew about the Galamsey issues yesterday. Why are they talking about it now? Meanwhile, several protests hit the United Nations headquarters in the United States ahead of climate change program. In attendance is President Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. President Akufo-Addo could do UN headquarters in New York City or call for the climate change. Now one can say, President Akufo-Addo, climate change in a UN headquarters, and you fundamentally should be your narrative. One, your forest reserves and water bodies. And when your forest reserves and water bodies are not in good standing, and I will go with UN. And President Akufo-Addo is not ashamed. So oko jinaho. Na mi ka say yetichini pegum demonstrations all over the nation's capital. No jina UN headquarters. And the demonstrations hit the UN headquarters one. Said the President Akufo-Addo. Take a listen to these demonstrators.
Stop illegal mining. Stop illegal mining in Ghana. Stop illegal mining in Ghana. President Akufo-Addo. Stop illegal mining in Ghana. Release the protesters now. Release the protesters now. Stop holding them without legal representation. Stop holding them without medical attention. Stop holding them without food and water. Ghana's president is involved in illegal mining, arresting protesters without legal representation, holding them for days without food and water. And he's here talking about environmental issues.
As a human rights lawyer, how dare you come to the UN today to speak about climate change and environmental pollution when you are an environmental terrorist yourself? You are in cahoots with the Chinese illegal miners and you are destroying our water bodies. If you think Ghana can't happen to you because you're so far away from where all these rivers are, let me tell you, this is the same water that is used to water these plants, and it's the same water running through our pipelines. So Ghana will happen to you. There are children being born with deformities. There are children who have cancer, liquid cancers, multiple myeloma, lymphomas, leukemias. Why? Because of our water bodies. Because of the carcinogenic nature of the chemicals the Chinese illegal miners have brought to our country. What do you have to say for yourself, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo? I would like you to know that this is your legacy. You will go down as the worst president Ghana has ever seen. We will never forget, and posterity will not be kind to you. Posterity will also not be kind to all those who are quiet, watching this because they think Ghana cannot happen to them. We are in New York. We think concern us for what's happening in Ghana, but we are here. We are here because we can't keep quiet when injustice is happening. We are human beings first. We are Ghanaians first before we are immigrants of another country. Please, post this everywhere. Use the hashtag Free the Citizens. Free the Citizens now. Free the Citizens now. Free the Citizens. And Galamsey. And Galamsey now. And
Yankopon. Hey, now I remember the name. Pearson Whispers. Pearson Whispers. God bless you. Yeah, me who do you know? What am I signal? Pearson Whispers. Yes. I think that now you were on Was Born TV. You made a fantastic analysis, and that's a very good one. Pearson. Yeah. Now, well, I have already sounded the alarm bells to Ghanaians that the spate of illegal mining activities and the speed to which our natural resources are being depleted, destroyed, can be traced into the almighty Ijapadia blueprint. What a but cancer munim the echo. Ejapade document ne bibia ekoso mining sector ho biara ende ni na okọ ejapade document ma obehu ewom ukoma ni na ewom de ntina ma meka sa akiro bibeyi akiro de ekoso ewo site ho. Take a listen to this.
This book has a lot of revelations, more than a revelation in the Christian Bible. And almost 99.99% of the things in this book has been accomplished. And it's left with only one thing for the wickedness of the NPP and the action mafias to accomplish the mission of this book. But wallahi, you will not sit down for these people to finish the country. We shall expose them. It has a lot of revelations, more than a revelation in the Christian Bible. And it's almost 99.99% of the things in this book has been accomplished. And it's left with only one thing for the wickedness of the NPP and the action mafias to accomplish the mission of this book. But wallahi, you will not sit down for these people to finish the country. We
Wohwe aro ne bebia de ato no kwa japade document na enche ye ba be bie so amagana fo ni na gum mining companies omugu document mo overwhelming omu na so over thousands of them omu na ni licenses no omugu kwai mo ese wonsuo ene Ghana pharmaceutical fo omu be import nsuo ansana yetimia ye duro ama me no mienu me yanom. This people of color no one say yadwene we be ye dwuma na che adwen wei beye dwuma ma yetumi hu nyansa afa ye tampa pe fra no enyo hawo no. And the Ghana for go America montana na montana yi American government in the ade bi ba me kan no enipakuo bi edwumakuo bi ewo America tintin krata ye friend zen sadi code name that's is what we call the deep state. Kwana kohwe the deep state ade aye be America kro no me kan bi fi say recuse ya na waka kire wunu anom no why you know what I'm talking about wunim ye di nkomo ho recuse ka kire wunu afo na omugu America ho no enche wo en sakra ehun kese bi a ebe to America memo no ehun bi da what you call the deep state adia the American government ebeye ewo America memo obi a preni die mo wo visa we Ghana na wakotena America yama green card yama den tra ho what the deep state wo mo dey ba they are just looking for a consecutive president or a conservative president and on where near the deep state blueprint no ashanensa na hwe ade be si America man anymore so obetimi atena ho a na no na misimu yenye ye die yie no hwe ye sei nsuo ye bu kwaya na gum na ya seni na. Meanwhile President Akufo-Addo to UN headquarters or to United Nations headquarters ewo New York City or kokade basem climate change. Mr. President, are you okay? A former member of the Interministerial Committee in charge of mining activities some time ago broke his silence and spoke to a journalist and exposed some bigwigs in the NPP party who are also involved in this illicit trade. And who is this person? Now, no, Interministerial Committee na Ayora Professor Kwabena Frimpong edano na member bi eka team no na MSN bi na ha na adwinti officer journalist bi atro journalist na ntro nie nti eso free journalist no chere journalist no aha we hu nie na afi obeka na asem no mpenimfu bi omo MPP party no odo mu na adin begu abonten hwe journalist for amosom wo memu te se Kweku baako Ghana for officer or a journalist and so mada. Ora Kweku, I'm Abdul Malik Kweku Bakun, editor-in-chief of the New Crusading Guide. Mo said now to be me interview former Central Regional Security Coordinator Ayora Oforiata. Mo kai so coffee shop no why I didn't know committee the lives of Kweku Bakun. And Ora I don't see also whatever his name is. Honorary Chief Executive Officer, Emma Company near friend, CNG Alaska. Women are dealing with documenting. What they are not to her. Anas Aremiyao, Anas a DNO core mining site or Ekoye against some Chinese for or true reporter who do at the command external forces be. No, or we are not some bad Chinese for some bad data Chinese for SRG Sikaho. Mabreo. Now, what kind of idea Anas? So I hear Ghana's mining resource. Just me who dia menka bio. Anas, I mean Anas. Nini who report. But what am I for me same go baby? Onene papa kweku baako. Omo nye ni pe biasa. Me dem ntan omo. But mo boni am we dietia Ghana against the consciousness of this country kweku baako. Onyankopon ka kai no. Abdulmalik kweku baako. Hwe interministerial committee no. Papa we or can say meet journalist na. Why no obobo omudin? Take a listen to him.
Yes, sir.
Nanakana. Asudana.
What more now, swear?
The article. Article no. I was just liking it until one side that you brought my name in, and I so wish you spoke to me so that I would have given you proper fact of that thing you were writing about. It is sad. This country,
but you echo Niana.
Yes, it's me, Echo. We are living in a disgraceful country. That people, they are the cause of all this Galamsey nonsense. It goes to the heart of Gabi Ochedakun.
Excuse me, sir. Which people are you referring to?
That very article that you are writing about, Donald,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Me, this is the same people that Major Mahama got killed. It took me and Charles Bishop, and that time, Frimpong Watson had the courage to authorize we stopping that operation. And we stopped it. What happens 3-4 days later, or a week or two later, Charles Bishop is framed that he has gone to collect bribe of 10,000 cedis.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I was called by I don't want to mention names. Somebody close to the office of the vice president that I should allow these guys to go and work. I refused. Then I got a call from Gabi's office, a lawyer claiming he represents them. On several occasions, I refused. I eventually got a call from Gabi himself. I told them I can't do it. I can't allow them to go and work. What happens? Prof, instead of protecting me, gave in. But what I can tell you on authorities, it is not Prof who authorized them to go there, but he is aware of their presence there.
Okay. No, you see, thank you very much.
Let me warn you first. This story that you're going to touch, if you are ready to make a name, but you are going to have serious enemies because you are going to have serious journalists coming after you. You are going to have serious police officers coming after you. You are going to have serious government people coming after you. They will frame you. The next thing, what will be? And now what they are something that it will take you hundreds of years. As someone of our work started, I don't know how you know it, but it's a serious matter. I'm listening to the video. With one phone call, did you see how the military got there?
Yeah. Eko, do you know one thing? Hello, Mr. Eko.
Yes.
Do you know one thing? You see, Prof. From the initial stage, I investigated into the matter and realized that Prof was framed because he was trying everything.
You know something, Duncan? I don't want us to go on other sides of matters, but this particular people and this particular concession, I want to be on record to say that Frimpong Watson did not authorize them.
I see.
But somehow he was informed. Now information being, they are going to do this thing. They have all this. They don't have nothing. When you see, but if someone like Frimpong Watson is there, then you get the call from someone like that.
But the okay, Ghana now, although you are ministerial appointment to Ghana, you are controlled by the party authorities. And that's what
I've told you the lawyers. The their lawyers is Gabi Ochedako. He called me personally. He made some lawyers call me from the office. They spoke to me. I told them that from this are the same people. You do remember this? Kokubaku took me to court. Do you remember that every morning my picture was on the front page of Crusading Guide? And then
great. Now, may I crave the indulgence of the following persons' names mentioned? Ubia Watudin and Anadue, I'm issuing this. Obia Ubabetudin will document him, a patrol, Branabe Yamwa, be you one, a bini yabobudin. Branabe you one, Opa Tinature, na issue a rejoinder. Yamfanya, folks, but who's a witty way now we are? There will be some who say, and all of the above, no, Diana Ghana for the air day, yenye. But tonight, the President Adodankwa continue to urge you and I to do one thing. Diana President say yenye. Take a listen to him.
Fellow citizens, you must be at the center of the change. The change we have voted for will have to start with each of us as individuals. We can start with little changes in our own individual attitudes and practices. The change can and should start now and with us as individuals. I ask you to be citizens, not spectators, citizens, not subjects, responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation. Let us work until the work is done. Fellow citizens, you must be at the center of the change. The change we have voted for will have to start with each of us as individuals. We can start with little changes in our own individual attitudes and practices. The change can and should start now and with us as individuals. I ask you to be citizens, not spectators, citizens, not subjects, responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation. Let us work until the work is done.
President said, can we be citizens, folks? Can we? Can we be citizens and not spectators, Mr. President? Can we be citizens and not spectators, or otherwise, can we be spectators and not citizens? Can we be spectators as well, citizens? So, democracy hub. For say, they don't want to be spectators alone, Mr. President. They want to be what? Citizens. Abiding citizens. And to move demonstrate, he said, Mr. President, OPA issued a state of emergency. Emma Ghana's forests or natural resources so that we can save the resources from destruction. Mr. President, also when you I feel the instructions say free corridors of power. Get all of them arrested. Oh, why? What is the meaning? And once I'm arrested, arrest one. Fine. Me, I won't condone a you and you're born you. No. But me say, and Chamu arrest me, Nini Pasu Gukway more, near arrest one so Gukway more. Why have you left those in the choir no any water bodies and people here? Ewo, Kronim, the nation's capital. Rather, forest more so I busy. Me say, forest more busy with me be in your match chairman Ajui. Mr. President. And we are quite an folks, my main fan is here, me ba. Explosive document and all the names tonight. Eba be drop it. Who and all these and more, plus some very developing story coming. This is the front line, of course, with a quick one. Stick and stay, I'll be right back.
Oral Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabenya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
Great, folks. It's just about approximately 24 minutes gone past the hour 9. We still have some time documenting, but my member Homana Sunafi, me making kind messages kakra. Now, online, me babe ken kind messages were online has it. Now, what I'm about to do, no, say, oh, what's gonna happen here? Quick. My member, yes. Online, me babe ya di me no online tonight. On the online, me babe chia tie. Ya anyansa phobia sabin previous on mo dwene ekwachire edo ma dwene. Na me wie nso a tonight I'll mention lunatics are womuntimi for ma dwene. They are simply lunatics. Yakase obi a lunatic a what you say? They are like rogues and scavengers. What do you mean? Mean spell. Mebo mudin na machire mo. Won say wunnim nyansa. Wo ye wade say aboa wunnim nyansa. So wunnim nyansa, che obeba be join say no, let's all together raise up and fight. But we are aboa dwene da wadwene nti wuntimi nwen. Obi no wo kasa ba wuntimi enwen say nipa. Maminchia hey. Osei Kwame, Alan Chamanti 2024. Good evening, Kweku. Everyone, salute you, bro. George Nabafo say bless you, Kweku. Good evening. I say thanks so much for. Thanks so much for coming, and may God continually bless you, Kweku. Keep the good work up. Stay blessed, safe, healthy, strong, and ordinary love. Georgie, and ordinary count. Hey, my body boosted. Me tell one catch or say greetings everyone or say greetings I Kweku and Georgina san twice so hanamo or say Kwame so twice so say there's another lunatic be also you say for don the interior we are boa dwene na wo trim don interior amoa adwene na wo trim wonim nyansa sua wonni bi so akona kosua e wo mo ene wo kasa no so won say wonnim nyansa then my memra this don whatever terrier we know lunatics, lunatic fringes. They are all sick of schizophrenic and they need a psychiatric observation. More Google platforms, the men young ones will be also be a nipao. Bebre ya more umugu with them. No mabe fra. So please don't waste your time on them. All right. Hey, Auntie Emelda Atipo, or say Kweku, or say forget about them. God will reward. Yeah, reward nipo. And my one and only. He has won my heart. Piercing whispers. Salute. Yeah, can say I take him, sir. Yes. I see a man anyansafu who say womu bois on mine. Ye hear gallant soldiers and woma kwayadio. I don't need rogues, rascals and ragamuffins and foolish minded people. I don't need them. It's one to me I get out of the platform. Baby what good one. Yes, Pearson, my drop a shout out amount. And then what's the name of the also see a friend of Black Soul. Black Soul is in Yansa. Because woman nanya papa. Ubianya papa. And then Stephen Mills. Stephen, you are sick. You hear psychiatric observation. Quick, hey, Wendy, my one and only. Wendy also, I salute you, Mr. Annan, and your team. Yes, we are Joso, Papa. A lot of models. But folks, me to me can na anyway. JC, I say you are doing a good job. Keep it up, bro. Irradiation. Was Dawson. Okay, Valerian. So I say it is a shame Ghanaians be then wise birds of the same feathers flock together. Yes. Valerian say, bro, Hi, trust you are doing well. Good work done. Greetings from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, Valerie, where do you birthday anyway? Check on your WhatsApp. There's something on your WhatsApp. Folks, my Emra and Hanson Tentata, Yam for Musu in see one of them. And she be part 2. It was say for 32 years of NPP and NDC, by the 7th of January 2025, this is the kind of water the people of Ghana drinks, yet they say we should continue to vote for them so our people can continue to drink this mud for them to enrich themselves. Vote wisely and vote for transformation. Okay. So good evening, bro. It's me, Bernard. God bless you from long time, aka Pope. Bernard, I don't know. Anyway. Kweku, do you know these heartless people have sold parts of the STC to do terminal here? Are you sure? Please, good evening, please. I can't tell you my name, but please, can you investigate the amount of money go to police cookhouse? Very huge. Okay, send a message who say we'll mention your name so that we can investigate it. Okay. Hi, bro. I say, boss, you are doing a good job from Azuma Kofi and Ode Ebaye. I say, Kweku, please. I say, Blue Sam from Cape. Have you been watching? I've been watching you all the time. Great job you are doing, and God bless you, protect you, and give you much strength of this work. Okay. According to Okujato Ablakwa, Akufo-Addo's daughters are deeply involved in the Galamsey. George Nabafo Nedeba, Aya Sembibre, which also Kweku. I say, please stop entertaining them. We need sensible people to rule, not just lunatic ones. Excellent one. Use them. Sana ezi yom unhuza. One more mumfa nyansa nyadwene. Esi ebubo mudini mu se nyansa ne nyadwuma. Proverbs 26 keep on with a good work. God, I'll say, no, God no go shame you. I am OJ from Ablekuma, Agape, and Odeba, Lows. Up, Hono, MCF, when they say, Mwamwes and Madri Kiki. Was a Yamana Mekanyo, folks. Mammy Vinzi and a message me DH. Okay, my main car wins. I say, Ghana, one for Nidiamba. We all say, Kweku. Good evening. God richly bless you, bro. Genevieve, Sapathy, and Ode. Genevieve, God bless you, okay? Yes. We all say, thanks a lot for exposing them, Kweku. Thank you, too. Yes. It takes a lot to do all of this. And yama hondio, me da say me nipa. Na ochina me try bi omu e nipa. Enti wontimi emfa wo honde ne meboa. E me emfa nye. Na wo dia ne say wo honde a obenya ne say oba betena information super highway ni so. Na why den watwe adwuma no esi hono mo a. Ese mahu say wadwene eye moa adwene. Enti ese wo kɔ na wo kɔ educate hom. Kweku, people are fooling and stupid in this country because Ralph was trying to let us know what these people are using our money for, but some stupid Ghanaians are saying it is good for them to arrest him. I think we are sick in our head, bro. So, it's a long time. I hope you are good. Long time, bro. Forget about these stupid animals who don't want to reason up like him. Always behave like animals, Willie. Sanity, nipa no peso be na de say nipa. Mani hu say wanyana de so we nipa. Simple and titi. Hey, Ghana, bro. God bless you for the great job you are doing. Maggie down, is it down for no de by home? Okay. Well, so good evening, Kweku. Watching you for the very first time. Great job. You are welcome aboard, bro. Onsinyankopon inshallah. Papa. Democracy. Yes. Hey, me producer any abrio person document what to with him. I say hello, boss. I am Kekeli from Amanfrom. Keep on doing the good job, good work. Sometimes I wonder how you do all this. If you can bite your brother, then those in the pipeline should stand well. Folks, my enshade was the every week they paid 60,000 weeks just to cook for police guards. The food they get is very small and not even proper. Obizi, I'm on fire. My name is Kwekwana. You know that's not your name. Oh my goodness. I say, good evening. My name is Nancy. Kindly tell management to add wrestling to your TV program. Wrestling saying, Womunya, hey, yes, some of our wrestling can. Okay, folks, everywhere, my there. It's just about 34 minutes. Folks, guys, up there, open your eyes, sharp, sharp. 34 minutes gone past the hour 9. This is the Frontline Show.
The day of reckoning is here. It is not the end of the world. It is the end of darkness and the beginning of light and truth. Something that has never happened before. After many years of undercover.
This is the Frontline. Today we go out front on a multiple developing story. Folks, maybe you do not know. Let me greet these following persons. Kumacha Kofi, Osi, please, thanks. You, Chief, good work done. Osanto, Osi, please. Osi, please, I'm watching you live from Libya. Oh, good one there. Osi, keep on. And then Niama Johnson, also watching you live from London. Good job, as always, Niama. London, folks. We welcome all our viewers here in Ghana and around the world, of course, to Ghana Speaks Extension. And in this edition, we go out front tonight on the part 2 of the National Security Report. But before reporting here, maybe say me and Nema want to the channel one kasa odi weni hwe. Afi Ghana pipe no a ye bie pipe no a de eba ni na no e de ba nya nsuo e de ba de Judgment Day. Mami nsuo nchao ye bie pipe na hwe nsuo a eba. Take a listen, watch this.
You will be exposed.
This is what's coming out on the top. Is this Ghana? Is this not sad? Eh? Hey, Rasta. Toi. Na vuchia niera no dunju chia menya na vutapa niera tuenya. This is what's coming out on the top. Is this Ghana? Is this not sad? Eh? Hey, Rasta. Toi. Na vuchia niera no dunju chia menya na vutapa niera tuenya.
Folks, Timon de Anyama Siko and Tray. And che unsu na wonom wa be hu say yeah enko yie kra. Hey, Big Joe, who was Simpa I first takwa inswa mu onza. Yeah, Big Joe, I salute you, bro. One dom no go ma honso maso jane say beja. Folks, afi wahwe we no yenko mining site when you head the cost mining site, especially the Galamsey area. Mr. Mo, you baby and ye Galamsey, a binusu ye responsible mining. But yanko some of the site near said DNA cost was site or a home campa or mu ye when we need je quine swa. Said you musi yeno, a nijem qua and air cost was site wha. One more air bomber in Ria, Mudria, and many a day at way air one mining. Take a listen to this.
I didn't say I couldn't continue to swallow you. The man of costume and uncle. Hadrimoko. Esperiama. What do you know about you? I already have a the man of costume. I don't know. I can't trust a room. I'm can chill. Hey, the boy was said, yeah, zero. You won't be out. You won't be out. Untouch you. You know, I really now. Hey. You not see one for you, but 2 months. Aye, boy.
No, Mrs. Say no more day. Any Jim Wow, Muye Juma. Ye kakra ni enhwe omu duadua nuanom se ne ade ade kan ye hwe kakra ye hwe kakra MC
adesa say adani say ya na to continue no so alo eh kula ka ne imane question ko ana nko Kadri moko experiama o odi anu abeje wano no ya odi abeje dimane question ko wano no aka chira sa we na mama kan chiro hey the boy was say yeah is 0 yenwu obi a anta chu anta
yeah bibia de na kwemu ahomkam ni je kwan so wisie ni so koso wo ho kwayemu o mo tete kwa wisie ni koso ahoden mu eni ni je kwan so o mo bo forest no ho ban o mo due nua na mamo kama yes ana very one folks if I edrefi ye call report no shall we now my executive producer Yamba is on the beat on the report. Obekai nekwe kumisuma chechi mudiamo. Tieni. Now let me issue this disclaimer. A dear what documents unye ni edebe mu. Pacho wuti udia. We are abemu penio. We are hoya mesrao. Brazil TV ni enu ni nkomwate. Great. Now, quickly without delay, let me switch the baton to executive producer Yamba to take it up. Hello Yao. Any am I saying? Great. So Bonibi ni mwakwe. Wonderful. Great. Yeah. So tonight we are looking at the baby alas this year accounts of the suspended DC BNI assembly member MP for the area and some local miners.
The account gathered from the above mentioned whom we met at different locations. And the time clearly shows the anger of communities over CNG and their military collaborators. Actually, there are signs of tension building up in various communities, especially Diaso, as a result of the Chinese and the military. 1. The suspended DCE. According to the suspended DCE, he took office just 3 weeks before the incident of late Major Mahama occurred. At the first dissect meeting, he asked whether the military detachment was responsible to the assembly, and the response he got was emphatic no. The military personnel were not answerable to the assembly and had no idea of nature of duties assigned to them. All they knew was Alaska CNG in a massive forest. He recalled prior to MPP coming into power, one of their cardinal campaign promises was that the locals should vote for the MPP to assume power to kick out Alaska CNG to avoid further degradation of the forest. It was based on this campaign promise that the people of Danger voted massively for MPP, even in areas where they noted as NDC stronghold. He said his outburst of the unfortunate incident of the late major was rather to expose NDC administration, bringing soldiers to protect a private company involved in Galamsey mining and destroying their virgin forest. He also said the soldiers were not part of Operation Vanguard, nor in any other internal security operations, but protecting Chinese miners. He mentioned Lieutenant General O.B. Aqua, the Chief of Defense Staff. Lieutenant General O.B. Aqua, the Chief of Defense Staff, as the one he has heard to be behind the military deployment in the area.
I see. Ebusia for bebia yaw akaye kodroi kire se asem kese wo ha. All sha sini na just say now report we a national security for NHO report yo impenifo bi wom. Ma men sense so biom say report we ekodru President Adodanko Akufo-Addo enim office nanso enipa bi wo office wo ama president nensa anka report we. Yes, I can state on authority. Now enipa one mo tray report one national security and at the same time say nipa no tray or sign so a member of the DI Defense Intelligence, so you can imagine our national security, but baby you free or buy no. He came from the Defense Intelligence. What being pa all shots and last time say enipa na ya bubu mudina e wo soro anum no eduru baby na chese tension na eba o sa brono no so na e di aso no na chese enioma na e ya ehu a e de o haw kese na e de ba afi company na ye frɛ no eye friends say C&J Alaska na e wo Amanase Forest no Chinese for na shemu ma say twom e na chese o mo ma kwan ma locals na e wo ho no entimi so nya o madwuma e na chese wo ma gye ho nya afa ni na chese according to Omono, a soldier for and the airborne who buy. But at the same time, I mean, can say, according to the military high command, the force, a company C&J Alaska for EBG permission. They be announced and someone be American in you. A soldier for the mobile mine who buy you. And Razo Chess obey to Yako permission one more at the Iwadi. Nemo, and ya soldier for a said responsibility said, one moment she says, Smith, your Bentin, Okutamet Ben or the other day. They are there to protect life and properties. And to be to me, after Kotikwan Boni Biso, I could give permission if I soldier for the Aqua until sir, the right prerequisite, a union who said no, woman right says someone, not enemy P. Aqua. I said, it's a enemy be brain and an air cost of forest. Wa said you Makuya, yet 2 months, and no record we see, Abu Mudi, and a chair. Journalists know. Shekwanya C&J Alaska Dumakui edi bone our forest reserves wo. Ni nyaramu no papa ya me boni dia ye the editor in chief of the New Crusading Guide Abdul Malik Kwekubako no one in Crawford Shisha company echi. Eno na maybe say Gabi Asarochidakwe was no company and the crest or not we on lawyer na. And the most national security report and a poor mina suntame. Ye koyana ye by. Okay, yeah, take it up.
The MP, the Member of Parliament for the area, Honorable Insuro Wajan, collaborated all that the suspended DC said and emphasized that it is affecting the
MP of the area. Your friend is saying
Honorable Insuro Wajan. Collaborated all that the suspended DC said and emphasized that it is affecting the fortunes of the MPP as a party and government. Assembly member. According to the assembly member for the area, Honorable Edu, when the government issued a fiat that all mining activities should cease, DISEC went to the management of C&G to halt their operations, and that attracted a lawsuit from C&G. He said for now, all they want is their DC to be reinstated and C&G kicked out of the forest with the soldiers also withdrawn. He said chiefs and the people are not happy and tension is brewing gradually. Any other person nominated apart from the suspended DC will not get the support of the assembly. The BNI, the director of BNI, Mr. Nyamiche, also confirmed the assertion made by suspended DC and the MP. He said he has also written countless reports about activities of C&G and the military detachment in the area. The locals.
Now, as some can say about Shahabe or say the MP, the Member of Parliament for the area, Honorable Insrowa Jan, collaborated all that the suspended DC said and emphasized that it is affecting the fortunes of the MPP. Just say MP no, or also only DC now no more no. A committee boom said the air cost no. A say MPP party near what Brono no so a good money man say say one. Assembly member no so say according to the assembly member no so honorably do no. Ono so say if the government your here and say so mo issue eye de be KVA tibia ebetumi suspend eduma no nanso C&J Alaska for no mo kon e wo so sa na BNI penia no wo ho ono so tro report bebre sa report na enkosi aga obi di report ni akɔhye kwaye mu e kata so yaw koso e
The locals claim they operate a licensed small scale mining. When the orders were given for all the mining activities to cease, they complied and withdrew their excavators from their concession sites. But the Chinese working on the concession of Alaska C&G are still in the forest with state military protection.
God, not just so we shame one. ebra afi efom wo ye minti no company no wo mo sesa wo mo niom nya so mo de ko na so na Chinese fo de o mu go a soldier for ebo mo bai koso.
They said they had contributed a lot in terms of resources to finance the MPP campaign.
Hey,
and instead
the MPP campaign.
That's the locals.
Locals. No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The local people said they had contributed a lot of money in terms of resources to finance the MPP campaign. And instead, the government has collapsed their business and is allowing foreigners involved in Galamsey to operate. The locals were full of praise for Mr. Peter Amewu, who recently visited the concession site of CNG and declared their operations as illegal and ordered their operations to cease immediately. But the Chinese are still operating and defying the minister's orders.
Hey.
However, they were not happy with the comment from Mr. Owusu-Efriye, aka Sir John, when he visited CNG concession site and praised the Chinese for good job done. And that has incensed the community that Sir John might have been bribed, hence such a comment. It was also gathered that the military detachment, in their own way, has leased some of the concessions to some illegal local and Chinese miners for a fee between 100 and 150,000 Ghana cedis, an additional 5,000 a week as security cover, as a clear indication that the soldiers have commercialized their services in the area.
Hey, Iranum. Assembly nan is a fee. Eya manase for ne kire se wono mo boa ma MPP. Wo de sika support to MPP. Ndo mo ntwa ma MPP for the MMA go meduma. No. When na then minister Peter Amewu call site ono kuhu se no. Ade a CNG for ne ye no ebegu forest na say forest nto mo nyai. Oka sa assembly ne anche and in the same MPP party government. The late Sir John Onona Kanano no ye forestry commission chief no. Wono kwa no kwa Chinese for na basu say hey why are there? And on the intelligence officers he person chim say also Sir John near bribe na anasi am bribe na deep Chinese for no crab forest to begin with. Folks, assembly ni ya ehun kakra. Ya to aso.
Socio-economic effect. Further checks reveal that the temporary halt of licensed small-scale mining within the Upper Dentra general area has virtually brought economic activities to a halt. Fuel stations, hotels, and other ancillary services are not being patronized, and that has impacted on the communities. Other checks also show that CNG has not contributed anything towards the development and sustainability of the communities. They take everything out to the detriment of the community. Political cost to MPP. It was gathered that MPP is fast losing grounds as this situation continues unchecked. The locals are so much disappointed with current events, especially when they gave their full support to the MPP with the expectation of ousting CNG in order to preserve the forest. Some of them recounted uncountable resources they committed to the MPP campaign as licensed small-scale miners. And now, with the 6 months moratorium for the temporary halt in mining activities, how it has affected their business. They said if the government does not lift the ban for them to operate as licensed miners, they will have no choice than to gradually withdraw their support for the party they also cherish. They also asked for the suspended DC, Honorable Apia Daniel, to be reinstated immediately as he holds so much influence over the people, and any attempt to kick him out will further affect the fortunes of the MPP party.
Iranum, Assembly Kesiye. Woshe ekwanya the district chief executive na isi aye na edwuma no am. Nature say eye susuboni bi anipa bi susu ye say afedu bebe na obi fi say district chief executive na enam no so e na eye ma Captain Mahama Okonya ani wo. He why na ntibon say ba sa no afi party ni mu MPP mpenifo ndi obetimi an say ye modi. The only way I know to be covered your man so say yenyi district chief executive yenyi nedi amparampara omu yi DC nedi. When a report ABB in no, the district chief executive must be reinstated immediately. Now so yes ana. Come on. Nina na wo hwe kwanya CNJ Alaska Dumakoi any nipa bone fo bi omo MPP mu hyehyem ninti omo sacrifice DC no. just like that. Wanya boni biao. Ya okoso.
Comments and recommendation. 1. Yeah. The issues are very clear that Alaska CNG entered the Amnasi Forest Reserve, aided by highly placed officials of the NDC administration. The communities and the people of Upper Dintra have never been happy with this approach, especially looking at the rates the Chinese, who CNG have sublet the concession, and that is fast degrading the forest. It was based on this that the people voted heavily for the MPP, even at places where they vote NDC. The last-minute issuance of license to CNG to operate full-scale mining attests to the fact that something was not done right. At a time where government has given 6 months moratorium for all mining operations to cease, the Chinese are still in the forest with their heavy excavators and equipment engaging in alluvial or shallow mining, by extending Galamsey activities to the anger of the communities and licensed small-scale miners. The military presence has also worsened the situation, as it is seen as official state protection. At the time of the incident of late Major Mahama, the scenario that was played out is that the late officer was on anti-Galamsey duties, and he met his untimely death as a result of fishing people involved in the Galamsey. But this has turned out to be false. The military detachment in the forest are not undertaking any official anti-Galamsey duties, but were there to give official protection or security cover to CNG concessions and the Chinese involved in Galamsey. 2. The suspended DCs spoke the minds of the locals, but unfortunately the emotions of the public was very high concerning the gruesome murder of the officer. Hence, the timing of his outburst made the public to turn the heat on him. But upon sober reflection and looking at the situation on ground, the DC deserves another chance. Certain personalities such as CDS, Lieutenant General Obi Akwa, the Chief of Army Staff,
Lieutenant
General Obi Akwa,
I see,
the Chief of Army Staff, Major General William Ayamdo, and the GCO Southern Command, Brigadier General Opon Pepra, have been fingered as benefiting heavily from the military deployment at Amnasi Forest for providing security protection to CNG and the Chinese nationals. The feeling of the people is that these commanders have commercialized the services of the military. 3. The overall effect is that CNG, by extension, the Chinese are involved in Galamsey activities in Amnasi Forest. 4. The revocation of the license of CNG is the best to do now to save the forest and appease the communities. 5. The withdrawal of soldiers or the military detachment from Diaso and Amnasi Forest should be given the urgent attention it deserves to avoid future clashes between the locals and the soldiers. It will also enable Operation Vanguard to check Galamsey activities, as the presence of the military detachment assigned by higher command deters them from operating in that area. 6. The reinstatement of the suspended DC, Honorable Daniel Apieni, will halt dwindling fortunes of the MPP as the district perceived him as a victim of circumstances. 7. Now that 6-month moratorium of cessation of all mining activities is over, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, as a matter of urgency, must streamline the system to allow all those who are compliant with the rules, as any further delay will bring untold hardship. 8. Attached are photographs taken at CNG mining site. 9. Respectfully submitted, sir. Intelligence Cell, PMU.
Okay. I do. Folks, just say, oh, share the Akoswa. Not just say, Ghana quiet a pan, you go for my seno poto. Now, report no, and so ebo a soldier from penning fubi suiting. The last Wednesday, Mobile Kaya, the Army General, CDS, Chief of Defense Staff, Major General, Thomas Pompepra. On a program where Ekasai, one winning, our internet, YouTuber, last week, Wednesday program, he denied categorically, said no, they were not given back into the CNG in Alaska for. Rather, on my yet, as I said, a dear Southern Command are not done on way and say, one more permission more, and then they also give it out. But again, he was emphatic, say, other soldier for no report Abubu Mujino, and Yadia obetimi either, because Ubia won a jurisdiction, he cannot speak for them. And when General Pompe Prakasano, Metena said, a soldier for Biani Neduma. Now, who shed Yoma Akoswa, not just say, a hard unit to say, report air calm and equity say, baby, all overall effect is that CNG, by extension, the Chinese are involved in the Galamsey activities in Amanase. So, who shall Amanase forest, a Quenya Fasoma forest, I say, mean soon na aye Milono, a CNG Alaska and Mudisa answer Moneno. Also, the revocation of the license of Alaska CNG is the best to do now to save forests and appease the community. Yes. And then the withdrawal of the soldiers or the military detachment and Amanase Forest should be given the urgent attention. Now, radio, a soldier from Penifone Betty Rantan's a Munko, Namunko Mujuma, and Penifone to headquarters Washamo. Now, so could you believe or would you believe that? Yes, one saw Munko no Munko Mujman, Wamuko and Penifone Duma, the Shomans and no Mamuko at the forefront. And to open in what army headquarters, who better know said they are doing the right job or they are doing otherwise. And also, folks, a same baby, it's more baby a Ghana quiet in Ekudru, and a more channel. A Konya, yes, ya say Ghana forest, a drum pempins, we are Sabi, we are Nishia, Ebusian for any ye, and then I will share. Report on Yabubu Diachemo. Impenifu a shisha report no any more Yabubu Mudin sa mo hye kwaye mu mo se kwaye ne pamacho mumpiemra bonten mumpiemra ne mbisebisa mo nsem ne yenhwe sere ni na beko. Okay, my main can be say good evening, please. Is there any way I have something to discuss with you? I need help, please. Good job. Pray God protect you and your family, since Ghanaians hate honest people and rather love greedy bastard. Enam Nungwa Enam. Okay. Definitely, yeah, bet me. Akasa na Yasha said it, yeah, bear nyama. Why? Oh, information boa febra. Ente say material what to do. Okay. Enam also na information be advance what they about. We so say hi, good evening. Your unbiasedness and enviable professionalism will help shape the national discourse following the quantum of damage by illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey, is heart-wrenching children, unborn with all manner of deformities, kidney and liver diseases, is on the rise due to the operations of the cumulative effect of polluted water bodies is detrimental to our health as a country. This evil enterprise obviously have become cash cow for most politicians and some chiefs in humane treatment and against humanity by his mercies. We shall never be consumed. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. I PK and they buy. Hey PK no literature number. My name is Mohammed Tuafik from Takwa. May Almighty Allah bless you with good job you are doing, Mr. Kweku Anan. I really like you very well. Thanks. Hey, Takwa for yes, and then Takwa for ni swaimu hona ni simpa hona omasu jano bibia de danakwemo. Yeah. Enti bibia de danakwemo. Yes. Oh dear. Mamu ni mzee microphone go. I say hi bro. I say how are you? I say police must be sacked. What happened when the invisible forces beat the pregnant judge? I say the pregnant judge, JJ, kill some judges, something like that. Meaning what is really connecting to this one? We all say, what is the mystery behind the goat found confidently following the Democracy Hub demonstrations? I think it should be one of the angry river gods. Even animals are fed up with this wicked Akufo-Addo and Bawumia government, so they decide to join demonstrators to register their disappointment. I go to now Odi demonstrators in China or Kano. ANSMP. Hi, Kweku. I say you are too much. Did I hear the BOG government talking about gold coin investment? Who would invest again in Ghana under this current Sakawa mafia government? After all the haircuts, hey, Musa, Odi free tamale, and all the ebaye. There's a message be a me parking. Dr. Mustafa, who message me, who will be a foul. Also, good evening, Mr. Fearless. I say K. What did Dr. Bawumia read? He has interest on taxation. So does he have to go to Oceania or Iceland and study taxation? The flat tax idea he mentioned and when to introduce. When he gets the nod, he would see to Napo frontline, confront them somewhere. Bibina or they can't buy. Good evening, watching you for the first time, learning a lot. Good one. My program is so any learning curve. What's it? We back you. Continue the good job. Thanks a lot exposing them. All right. Well, so good evening, bro. Thank you so much for the good job you are doing. Just that some of we Ghanaians are fools and we are still going to vote this MPP government again. But I pray they don't. I am Bradan. Bye. So God bless you. Bless and be with you always. All evil arrows back to senders. Yes. All evil arrows. Yes. Please, please mention the names you say you have on the paper. You showed us. We've mentioned them, Chief. Right? Well, say Asumenin Anthony from Tema. Good evening, Kweku. You are doing all for being them all. Okay. I say, God have mercy on Ghana, for most of us are fools. Let's wise up. Yes. Good evening, Kweku. I say, worry not. We are with you. Keep on burning the fire. Allah is with you. I'm even praying for you today at the mosque. Keep on exposing the politicians and the pastors. They are all killing Ghana. From, Dr. Mustafa Kaswa, Allah protect you from Dr. Mustafa. Hey, Dr. Mustafa, thank you very much. Yes, Menzaka and Makai. And so that's about it, folks. See, DC Hana Ebrinaso. I'm tired. We all say hello, Kweku. Good evening. JDM is going to win hands down. Greetings to Sihri, Akontombra, NDC parliamentary candidates. Obed inside Sihri, Bekwai, NOD, Eba. Hey, Rade. I say, Mr. Man, don't do that because time will tell, okay? I say, what that means. I say, hi. How was the president put his presidency on the line for? No, so far as Galamsey menace in the country concerned. How can the president, who failed woefully through Professor Frimpong Boateng's report, party, Sika by Echo, we see the missing of excavators went to hand over his bad legacy to Dr. Bawumia. Ghanaians need a trustworthy and honest leader. Come 2025, and that is John Dramani Mahama, Francis from Adeso, and Ode Ebae. Also, good evening, Kweku. I am late today, but the little I gathered today is fire. Please, you need to form a disciplinary committee. You have your way of discipline. I love the fact that you are not supporting your brother for what he is doing. I think the president wants to experience what happened in Kenya. He should thank his God that Ghana is a peaceful country. Now, freedom of speech is no longer working. If the country is good or bad, we should be happy. The arrest is even waking up the beast in people. He should sleep with one eye open. He hasn't seen anything yet. I greet you and your production crew. Good work. I wonder how these politicians sleep in their houses. Okay? Jasmine, they Ebaye from Cairo, Egypt. Also, when you try to be citizen, you would use your own people, police and military, to intimidate. My name is Kashka. Okay? Also, he resembles Adum Chei. If you see his people Yosin, white, blue, and pink color. Run away, please. They don't know Jesus Christ. Don't mind them. Keep on fire. Also, good evening. I'm Paulina, watching you live from Takwa. More fire. Paulina, Takwa for Muhu Eti saying, I believe say BBI Boko. Great. We all say, good evening, senior. Don't waste your precious time on those ignorance bloggers. I believe God sent you to come and do what you are doing, and you need not to be called a pastor before you do what you are doing. More grace to your elbow, Isaac Tamale. Folks, I'm so tired. Obisu Kase, light off for more than 3 times today at Adenta. As of now, no light. We are experiencing load shedding. The Director General of Electricity Company of Ghana, Samuel Dubik Mahama, has resigned. And I'm sure that's some doom saw and all of that. I left home, Abrani doom light, for almost about 4 hours before I left to do other things in town, and then later I came to the office. Folks, this has been the weekend frontline with Kwekwane. Channel is a program where at the YouTube. The only idea, go back to YouTube, share program way, and subscribe to your channel, no subscribe, subscribe here. Afi many person go send the program number wa down for be all over the world. No be a yenye be near. What's it? Monday asem KCB be sifia, and then eba. Won't see me be Pandora box, including my own house. Monday, assemble eba, stick and stay. Brace yourself for all that you have to read and know. Folks, Yakupon Yaduma program no at the YouTube sana koshe maybe under the nakom. Grace guys ebo me chidom Ruby X account Kings Campbell, of course, online air data. Boy maybe so come and then the great guy, 2 great guys, indefatigable Yamba, executive producer, just the documents, and then the indefatigable why credible himself, of course, folks, elections in the year, how many days more to go? Is it 73 more days or 72 more days to go? Folks, as some KCBBC, Monday, gauge the space, you didn't send me brave at the Brahmaniama at the command. At the same time, I come your way. Have a good night. I am Kweko Anan.